Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys how to get the gold MP5 as quickly and easily as possible. Now, this is one of my favorite guns in the game, to be honest. I'm sure a lot of you guys really enjoy using this thing. It's an absolute monster. It tears through pretty much anything, and there's not really a whole lot of tips that I need to give for this weapon since it is so good and one of the best weapons in the game. However, there are a few things that you can use attachment-wise, some things that you can do with this weapon to help you get through those challenges much quicker and get to that gold camo as quickly as you can if you don't have it already. So I'm going to go over some tips for the challenges, and then I'm going to share with you guys the best class setup that you can use to actually complete a bunch of these challenges really fast. So the MP5, like I said, SMG, very good gun to use. If you didn't know what the challenges were for the SMGs, you need to get 500 kills with the MP5, which is very easy to do. For that challenge, you just pretty much want to play the game and focus on other challenges. A lot of people tend to focus on getting the kills first, and there's really no need to do that because obviously completing the other challenges like getting mounted kills and trying to get headshots, the standard kills are just going to add up. So don't waste your time trying to get to the 500 kill mark before you even start working on any other challenges. The second one is 100 headshots, which is very easy to do in hardcore. I would recommend. Obviously, playing in core, it's much more challenging to get the headshots because you could end up getting a body shot, and in hardcore, it only takes 1 or 2 shots. So, hardcore definitely the best way to go for the headshots. You need 110 kills while crouching, which is one of the other challenges that I highly recommend you don't focus on. So many people try to focus on the crouch kills as well when that just comes naturally. That's one of those things that's just going to happen, especially with an SMG. So you really don't need to worry too much about that, and it's only 110. So by the time you complete all the other challenges, you will have either completed this one or you'll be at like 100 out of the 110 crouch kills that you need. So don't focus on this one too much. The next one is 100 Hipfire. Now, that is why we're using a 1MW laser. I would recommend using a laser attachment on your MP5. The 1WM is a really good one because it doesn't show up for the enemies, so you can pretty much run it at all times and not have to worry about being spotted. But it's a really good thing to use when you're going for those Hipfire kills, and obviously playing hardcore is going to be your best shot because you're not going to have to worry about dealing a significant amount of damage to actually kill someone. As a matter of fact, with the SMGs, I've found the MP5 to do extremely well at Hipfire range in hardcore. I was managing to get Hipfire kills from literally like 40 feet away with the MP5. It's super easy, especially when you have that laser on. So playing hardcore, you'll be able to knock this out in no time. Getting these 110 or 100 Hipfire kills, you should be able to do in just a few games. Also, you need to do 50 long shots. That's not too difficult whatsoever, especially with the SMGs. They used to be really bad when the game first dropped, but I think they brought back the range a little bit, so the long shots aren't as difficult to get. The SMGs, it is quite annoying having to get long shots. I remember back when they used to substitute long shots for double kills, but unfortunately they didn't do that in this game. But playing the bigger maps that have like the long alleys, Azir Cave is a good one because the middle is so far away. St. Petrograd, a lot of those bigger maps are very easy to get long shots on, especially with these SMGs. The MP5 is fortunately very accurate, so you shouldn't have too many issues trying to get those long shots. And obviously, doing this in hardcore is going to make it 1,000 times easier. You also need 50 mounted kills, which is another thing that's super easy in hardcore. Great thing to do is to play hardcore headquarters and to just kind of camp the headquarters area. You can just pick people off that are running towards it very easily and not have to worry too much about people camping. And you should be able to knock this one out pretty fast. That's not too many kills at all to get. That are mounted. You also need 250 kills with all attachments. This is another one that when you get to this point in time, you don't want to focus on this one. I would put all the attachments on and then worry about doing the long shots, the headshots, the kills after reloading, because these are just going to add up. If you focus on trying to get 250 kills with all attachments, this is going to take you possibly an entire night because that's a lot of kills. So make sure that you're focusing on the other challenges while you're working on this one, and you should be good. You also need to get kills with no attachments. You need to do 75 with no attachments, which is, again, same thing. Don't really stress about that. You just take everything off and focus on other challenges. And then 40 kills after reloading, which is really annoying, but hardcore and sleight of hand is the best shot you have at getting this done super fast. 40 is really not too many, and when you're using an SMG, you tend to be very aggressive. So you're going to have a lot of situations where you're shooting, reloading, and you should knock this one out pretty fast. The last one is a 25 kills or 25 3-kill streak. So you got to go on a 3-kill streak 25 times. This one is extremely easy, especially with the MP5 because it is so good. This is another one that you probably don't need to focus on. Most of the time, this challenge for all of the weapons that I have gold have just come naturally without me having to actually try. If you're focusing on trying to get long shots and kills after reloading, there's a really good chance you're going to get 3 kills in a row 25 times by the time you complete all those challenges. So you shouldn't have too much of an issue. But those are the challenges that you're going to need to complete. Let me give you guys an amazing class setup that's going to help you with all of these. So obviously we're running the MP5. We're not using a muzzle. We're not using a barrel. We're using the 1MW laser, which is obviously going to improve our hipfire accuracy for those hipfire kills. A really great thing to use. We're not using an optic because the MP5 has a great iron sight. Stock, we're using the FSS close quarter stock. Obviously this is going to boost our mobility a little bit, help us with our aim down sight speed, help us win more gunfights, and it slows our accuracy just a little bit, but overall we are boosting it significantly. Underbarrel, we're using the Merc foregrip. This is going to also improve our hipfire accuracy as well as recoil control, boosting our accuracy and our range. Ammunition, we're using the 10mm auto 30 round mag. This is also going to improve our range, but it is also going to improve our damage. A very, very good attachment to run as well as our accuracy. And last but not least, we're using this stippled grip tape, which is going to improve our aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, which if you guys know with an SMG is very, very important since we're playing aggressive and pretty much rushing spawns every game. But that is the class setup for the MP5 that I would recommend using to getting this thing gold. If you guys have any questions or any problems trying to get the MP5 gold, make sure to leave comments down below and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.